Hey, how's it going? My name is Sebastian, and I am on my way to pick up my 1976 Chevy G10 van. It doesn't have an engine or a transmission or wheels or tires. Crappy paint job. Don't even know if it'll ever run again, but I want to build it to live in. Cool, so I went ahead and we got the van. It was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I was allotting about 3 hours, but it really only took us just a little under an hour. All we really had to do was jack it up, throw some wheels and tires on there, which I brought. Thankfully they were the right bolt pattern, and used a combination of the winch on the trailer and pushing and pulling to get it up there. I'm really grateful to my friend Zach who helped me out. So now we just got to get it home, off the trailer, and not looking like an abandoned piece of junk so my landlord doesn't kick me out. This is going to be fun. This one right in front of us, the Chevy G10 van, it's a 1976. I pulled it out of a field last week where it had been sitting for about 10 years. While it was sitting, somebody broke the driver window and stole the transmission and a vast majority of the engine components. I was hoping to be able to restore this one to live in, just because it's so cool. It's got a really cool paint job, which I probably would have ended up redoing. But it's definitely your classic 70s van. Doing research into getting engines and stuff, I realized it was going to be a huge pain, and I was going to have to redo all the fuel lines, brake lines, coolant. I mean, pretty much everything's going to be brand new except for the chassis and body. And while I was looking, I found this thing, 1990 GMC Vandura 2500. It's got the exact same engine. So I was like, hey, cool, I'll just pull that engine and put it in this van. But if you might recall from my Supra remodel or job, work, whatever, I didn't do that. So I'm not going to do that here. Also, the Vandura is about 4 feet longer. It's got these nice windows and the extended roof, so it's a lot easier to build into something to live in. Got a lot more living space. I want to give a quick tour of it before I start ripping everything out of it, because I am going to completely gut the interior and redesign my own. As you can see from the exterior, it does need a little bit of work, a little bit of loving. Some of the window seals are coming off. Oh, well, definitely coming off there. But, I mean, I got 2 years to get this. So, going in, I'm hoping that I can switch these two rear chairs to the front, because they do swivel. I can figure out how. Yeah. There we go. They do swivel, so it'd be kind of cool to have swiveling captain chairs up front, if I could make that work. And the front seats are in some pretty raunchy condition. The guy I bought this from sold it to me for $650. It does run, but it does have a blown head gasket. So we're gonna have to fix that, but thankfully the engine is right there, and we don't actually have to take it out of the vehicle to do that. It's got lots of nice, cool little storage, a good front end. Most of the front end I'm going to keep same. I'm going to rip the carpet out about here back so that I can put in like a hardwood floor, so it's easier to clean and keep clean. The seats are coming out. That's actually an electronic bed that folds down. That's coming out just because it takes up so much room. I'm hoping to build storage, like a countertop here. As of now, I plan on ripping the ceiling out and redoing that, as well as the walls, put some insulation in there. So it's going to take quite a while for me to get this where it needs to be, but it'll be good. Also, it came with an original NES. So that'll be fun to mess around with. And I gotta figure out where everything's gonna go. Gotta measure this thing out and lay out a floor plan for it, which I'm really excited about. This will be good. I should have been filming this before I started doing it, but the sofa is electric. It does go down, but it doesn't come back up. So now it's down. But look how much room that takes up. That just doesn't work. That's not gonna work. Yeah. I want to build it higher so I can fit more stuff underneath. There we go. Almost killed the battery. But yeah, I'm gonna put in a new stereo in back there, replace all these speakers, see how much of the wood trim I can keep. It's got 150,000 miles on it, power almost everything, and a CB radio that I need to get working, which will be fun. But this is gonna be a good project. I guess I also didn't show you guys the nope, I gotta rotate this. There we go. Didn't show you all the engine, which I might as well since it's super easy to access. I had to rip some of the tint off already because I couldn't even see out to back it up. But yeah, there's the engine right there. There we go. But yeah, super easy to access the engine. Which reminds me, I gotta put some PB on those headers, exhaust headers, so that I can get them off to pull the heads off to replace the head gasket, which I'm hoping is all that's wrong with this. I hate electrical, but alas, it is what I am going to be doing a lot of. And then this one does have a ladder on the back and a spare tire, which this one actually had no tires or wheels or really anything. It was just sitting on the ground. Yeah. Oh.